Hello guys, welcome to a new video on Tower of God New World. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the June event calendar that was just released. I would say most of the things we already know because obviously we got the dev notes that covered some of those points, but there is stuff that at least I did not expect. So let's go over it. So the first unit, as we already knew, is going to be Vivi. She's going to be a purple ranged unit. And as we already said in the previous video, is a strange choice, in my opinion, but okay, whatever. It's just a new unit. Let's see if she's going to be a valuable one. I think she's going to be along the lines of compress rack in the sense that she could be good, but she's still going to be below Joaquin in priority, I'd say. So I don't know. We'll see. The next point is obviously the release of Hiwa's skin, but we already knew that. Pretty cool that we're going to receive her this soon. So yeah, happy about it. A new story event. I still haven't done the previous one, I think. Yeah, I still have to do 8-1. Yeah, whatever. But it's cool. We have additional 10 pools. Not too bad. We have the usual check-in event and also the additional story. So it's 10 more pools. Then we have Revolution Room Season 1 update. We already covered that in the previous video, in the Dev Notes video. So yeah, could be a good addition, but we have to see exactly how it's going to play out. Then we have a new season of the Alliance Expedition. I would say they could have probably postponed it, and you'll see why I'm saying that uh, when we see the SSR Plus release of this month. But yeah, still, it's okay. It's a nice addition, or just additional free rewards. They never hurt, so it's okay. And we also have an event boss battle, like a lot of stuff going on this day, like a new system, the Alliance Expedition, and also an event boss battle. But that's okay. I don't get why, to be honest, because it's way too soon. We already have right now the Ren boss battle, and now we also have this Cheonwa one right after it. I don't know. And also, I don't know, whatever, it's fine. More rewards again, so always happy about it. Then on June 12th, we already knew we're going to get Origin Orb and Tree Essence expansion. That's going to be huge. And also, we can see here ranking competition event. Now, every time they add these kind of events, I'm kind of scared, to be honest. Because if you also look at the one that we have right now, this ranking race, the bingo ticket consumption race, these are just stupid. No way, like, like I don't know. And the rewards are way too different based on uh, the amount of suspension one would spend. I don't know. I don't know. I really feel like these are only for really huge whales because I think the like to enter the top 10, you really need to use a ton of suspension. Now, let's not look at the actual numbers here. They could go way higher towards the end of this event to try to rush and gain some last minute positions, but I don't really like it. I don't know. I don't really like this kind of system. But okay, whatever. We'll see what that competition will be about. I just hope it's not going to be something like the first person to complete the origin orb, etc., etc. I have no idea. I don't really know what this ranking competition event could be about. I have no clue. Then on June 19, we're going to get ELAINE as the SSR Plus. That's why I said the Alliance Expedition could have been released on June 19, just because she's going to be, at least from what we know, a sort of replacement for Rachel, in theory. She's also going to be a green ranged unit, which is weird, I would say, because usually they tend not to release a unit with the same role, at least in the SSR Plus category. I think this time they did it because ranged is a collab unit. So Rachel here is a collab unit, so it doesn't really matter, and they can release it. And as an example, I'm expecting them to release also a tank for blue again, even though we already have a tank, but that is a collab unit. So they could release a tank, and my guess would be Calavan, but again, now I'm digressing, it doesn't matter, whatever. So that would be cool. But okay, we're going to get a new green SSR Plus unit. I would say like this is strange. I did not expect that because if we look at the other SSR Plus unit, we see that we have 3 for yellow, 3 for purple, 4 for red, 3 for blue, but one of them is a collab unit, and 4 for green. Now green is going to have 5, and one of them is a collab, but blue only has 3, and one of them is a collab. It's really strange. I did not expect them to release ELAINE this soon just because of this reason. I did not expect them to release a new green SSR Plus unit. And even with all of these SSR Plus units, green is still kind of meh. I don't know. Mostly because this guy is just too insane, but whatever. So that's one. That's going to be a pretty hyped unit as well. I think a lot of people will try to dupe her up. I don't know. It will depend. I will like most likely still pull for her because I don't think the anniversary unit is going to use the black market tickets. So that means then I have 2 months time to get enough tickets for the next one. And at this point, I would just say, cool, I will just probably take her to Rainbow 5 as well. Now that I'm approaching most units at high dupes, I would say I can save up a ton of resources in general and I can dump them all whenever there is a new unit released. So I will for sure get her to 3 red, and most likely I will get her to Rainbow 5. Did I mention the... Hmm. Well, they did not explicitly mention the Revolution update or like the Tier 4, 5, and 6 release here. I think they kind of included here inside the Revolution Room update or whatever. They could say, yeah, it was included there, but in the dev notes they said June 5th, so I'm expecting them to add those. And that again will have a ton of like a really huge impact on the SSR Plus units. And yeah, we'll see, guys. We also get a new SSR unit. This one, also in my Discord, if you joined, you would have already seen some discussions on who this guy, who could he be? I have no idea. Uh, the the one I think is most likely would be Sachi Faker, but the hairstyle does not match these kind of flames. Don't either. I don't know. But it's hard to find one that matches this exact silhouette. Could be that the silhouette is wrong. Like recently, they did never release wrong silhouettes. Like they did it in some early patches and probably the collab, I think, but not on these releases, at least in the past few months. So I'm not expecting this to be a fake silhouette. Maybe just, I don't know. Like it's either Daniel or Faker, or I don't really know, to be honest. I would stick with those two. There might be some other units, but no, not really. Could be also beta without the hat, but I mean, the hat on beta is pretty much a key feature, so I do not see them removing it. So I don't really know, guys. Those are my two guesses. We'll see what we're going to get. The thing is, Daniel is probably going to be purple, so I doubt this is going to be Daniel. So my best guess would be Faker, but again, only time will tell us. probably after June 5th, there will be some leaks on this unit because they will upload files and some people will have a look into that and just tell us which unit is the new one. But okay, we'll see. There is also the return of the vacation event. Pretty cool. So we're also going to get the skins again for those of us that missed them if we want to. The one for Viol is really terrible, so I'd say guys do not buy that one, but whatever. We also get new ignition weapons, Sundance and Sela or whatever. I don't know what they could be. Looking at the one behind, could be something related to either pierce, penetration, or like I don't know, crit rate, something like that. I have no idea. The one on the front, I don't know, maybe more something like related to crowd control. I have no idea, guys. Really, we will have to wait. The last two ignition weapons were nothing great, I'd say. Like they are okay on paper. They are good when you want to run hybrids, but I think they kind of missed the mark because not a lot of people will have resources to build those sets when there are others that are more versatile, let's say, because we are still lacking a lot of resources in the ignition weapon compartment, so we cannot really invest in new sets that easily unless those sets are really, really worth it. So I don't know. I'm not expecting that much, but they could bring forth some interesting combinations and they could buff some interesting units. We'll see. Then there are more adventure floors. Doesn't really matter. I'm nowhere close there, but obviously some people are interested in that. There is vacation event returns, okay, the event shop and event missions. We also have the check-in as usual. And then we have new world boss event. And we have this kind of Yeti-ish boss. I don't know. For June 21, we just have the double time or the double rewards event in the agency service center. And that's about all there is for June. There's actually a ton of stuff, I would say. Nothing too hyped, but definitely a lot of quality of life improvements like these Origin Orb 3SS expansions. Those are really, really huge. And also the additional Revolution system or the new tiers. So overall, a pretty cool month, and we can expect the next one to be even better. So July is going to be huge because it's obviously the anniversary month. So we're going to get for sure a super hyped SSR Plus unit. Hopefully a system that will let us pull a lot of copies of said unit, but who knows? I would say, guys, that's all for today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.